Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Tanner Bybee. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Xavier Edwards digs in now. One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Lopez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now here's the Marlins DH, Von Gallo. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
To the right side, nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nate McFadden digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Riley Thompson. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Oh. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzarek. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. They hit another, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
No question about this one. It's out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning, and they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. He absolutely crushed. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 71.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Yogi Song. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And a base hit up the middle. And that's a one-out single.
Love how she just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of her mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And the batter will be the shortstop. She's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Nate McFadden will hit next. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and now for the Marlins, Victor Lopez. That one ripped left field. McFadden ranging back. Going, gone! He wastes no time on this one, and they're on the board.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Heriberto Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Popped in the air, left field. McFadden has a beat on it, and there's one away. Katie Fujita, the next up for the Marlins. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Xavier takes it in for the out. 2 down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. On the ground right side to first, and Tucker is retired. And that is that. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the Guardians DH, Riley Thompson.
Number 13.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That one ups against the fence.
Up next for the Guardians.
So a runner aboard, Jose Ramirez. The next to hit. He's already homered in this game. On a line. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Mansardo. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit center field. And out to a board.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Gabriel Xavier. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Fujita takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Tyler Zuber takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Travis Pisani. He's 0 for 1. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He unloads on that one, and they boost their lead.
Wasn't full on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Now here is Yogi Song. That one left to center on a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
a hitter right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Now it's the shortstop. She's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. That's not coming back. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. New pitcher for the Marlins, John King.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That is the inning. On to the third inning, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. One up, one down. And now, Felipe Batista.
Number 81.
She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Foul ball there. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Right through there, got it. Now 2 away. And here is Xavier Edwards. Flied out his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground, out to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansarda. There's a swing and a drop. That one carrying. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 13-1. Gabriel Xavier getting ready to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Brings it back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall.
Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Angel Martinez in the air to left center. And that's the third out. Start of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Vaughn Gallo digs in now. 0 for 1, she grounded out to first her last time. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. Victor Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike 2. There he is. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Kane Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Travis Bazzana now at the plate. He's making a great impression with his teammates as he's been an RBI machine. That one ripped right center field, and in one hops the wall. So a man at first. Stepping in, Yogi Song. She's 2 for 2. Ripped on a line to center. Fujita on her way over. Pulls it down and she makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. She's already homered in this game. At second with 1 gone. Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Nate McFadden. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away. Riley Thompson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. She's already homered here in this one. Base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. And now Gabriel Xavier. He's a guy who does it all. This one in the air, center field. Fujita gets under it. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Manzardo takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Katie Fujita, the next up for the Marlins. She swings and fouls 1 off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Biden is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Came out, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
The 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.